Good morning, this is Charles, and today is water change day. It's also week 2 of my review of Aquarium Co-op's Easy Green all-in-one fertilizer, plant fertilizer. Today I'm also going to talk a little bit more in depth of how the tank works. A lot of people have questions about the PVC pipe, which is just a little planter in the back, and how the whole aquaponics net pots and the water distribution works. So first with the review of Easy Green. It's only been a week, so I'm not really sure how much has changed. I am seeing a lot of brown algae, but I don't think that's the fault of the fertilizer. I may be having too much sunlight, or maybe the leaving the lights on too long. I am getting a lot of growth in my Anubias plant, and it's really awesome. Like, I'm seeing a lot of new leaves, so that's really cool. The jungle val still looks a little light, but I am getting a lot of little baby java ferns growing on the leaves. So I'm not sure I'm not a very good plant person, so maybe you guys can give me some tips. But yeah, it's pretty cool that I am getting some new growth, a lot of new growth. So out of a new week. So here's a side view of the planter. As you can see, it is very much just a PVC pipe that I took out a section of on the table saw. I also drilled a couple of holes for a suction cup, as you can see it. And so it's very movable and mobile, and so as the plants grow, I can either lower the PVC pipe or raise it up if I think it looks better. With the water level lowered a little bit, you could see the net pots a lot better. You could also see the streams of water that are pouring through them. This is not a passive system. This is actually powered by the canister filter that Sun 303B. Across the back, you can see a black tubing and several of the smaller 1/4 inch, 3/8 of an inch airline hose. I found it in black that I have it networked into the net pots. So across the top of the canopy, I have several holes drilled out. These are all wood. After I drilled out the holes, they're perfectly sized for the net pots, so they don't fall through. Down here is the T for the distribution of the water through the output of the canister filter. I'm gonna scroll down, and this is the output, the return. Sorry for the buzzing, that's my air pump for my sponge filter. But there's my 304 or 303B Sun canister filter. So here's my tank, mostly drained for my water change. I thought I'd catch a video of this just because I think it looks really cool. I've always been like kind of wanting a vivarium or something where the plants poke out and, you know, there's partially merged, submerged and emerged, and the rocks as well. Looks very natural to me. Maybe when I get guppies or something, and I can just give them 20 gallons instead of the full 55 or 25 gallons. Wonder what that would look like. Maybe throw in some frogs, some dwarf African frogs. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. I'm actually really digging this look. yeah, maybe put a waterfall or something in it. It's amazing where you get your ideas and inspiration from. Like, even just a water change can inspire something. Alright, so I finished my water change hours ago. I tried to take a video of it and of my tank earlier, but there was just way too much light and way too much glare that wasn't doing the tank justice. I'm really liking this light mode. I'm using a Beamworks light and 3 IKEA spotlights. Not bad for, what, maybe 80 bucks. I photograph this tank a lot on the Tank Talk and post a lot on the Tank Talk Facebook group, John's Facebook group. But one thing that the photographs don't cover is if we pan upwards, is the ambient light that gets reflected across the ceiling and across the wall. Just finishing up week 2 of Aquarium Co-op Easy Green review and update, and so far it's just really easy to use. I'm not completely sure how much of an impact we've had, just because it's been such a short time, but tank's looking great. Like, comment, subscribe, let me know how I'm doing, and good night.